Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming back, and definitely thanks for tuning in. Today, we're going to be focusing on the rear AC and heating system removal, which was part of the van's two-part system. And hopefully, by the end of this project, we should at least have the AC controls updated to where only the front will be active, eliminating obviously the back portion, which I'm going to work on today. Um, so thank you for coming back. If I can please remind you guys to like, comment, and then of course, if you're able to share the videos, that would be great for me. And it helps the channel and the algorithm get me out there to more and more um, people in this genre. So without further ado, let's hop into it and just knock this out. All right, this is where I'm at right now. For those also looking to see how to do this, I went ahead and removed 3 of the lines. I removed the heater, the front heater core hose that went to the back, and I literally just cut it. You can tell I literally just had some pipe cutting tools, plumbing tools, and I literally just cut it and put this brace on it and ran it into this is the vacuum for the heater core line. It goes directly, taps in directly into the head for the heater. That one is the one that ran to the very back, and then the return came back in here. I removed those 2, just ran it straight into here. And then I also took out the line for actually the control units, the power, which ran into here. This is just an actual existing positive that goes directly to the, I'll fix this in a little bit, but it goes directly to the battery as an auxiliary power. And that's what I was wondering. I sort of found out what that was, which was had a style fuse that actually went on to the battery. Actually, it's on that side with the connections. When I put the battery on, it all was together. So I removed that completely. Let me show you a little bit what I did. And I dropped my battery pack here. Excuse. And then I went over here and removed the actual panels themselves. Under the panel, that's where it ran. It's hard to see here, but it ran in. That's the grommet that we saw on the other side. Grommet hole went in through there. Went through the bottom top or underneath the dash, and it went through here. These are the controls that it was actually into this unit, which was this rear controlling low, medium, and high. Low, medium, and high controls. So all I did literally is just remove that. I'm not really a fan of keeping wires just open, so I ended up just removing the whole panel for it. So all I had to do when I'm done with it is put these screws back in. These screws back in, and then that calls it that. Let me show you a little bit about where these wires I came from, the hoses that came from the rear control units. And then, so that was those two wires. Those are two hoses there that went in, and these are still the two AC lines. I'm actually gonna did a little bit of research. This is a secondary line that goes to the back that ties in. Usually the AC systems are not rubber, but this one actually is an actual tube rubber for the AC line. It usually is piped to the actual systems front and back. I had that in a Durango that I had. Of course, it was an '04, but it's done a little different back in the day. So, but I have to remove this entire. Excuse the wind if you hear the wind. If not, I've got a good microphone on. But I'm gonna have to remove that entire grill because I'm gonna take off the AC condenser, which is. It's this, and you can see it in there. It's this unit. There's this one, and there's a radiator. But the condenser, that's what this is from. I'm gonna have to remove those two, pull that, just sort of move it out a little bit, take it out, and then put it back together, because that's what the two systems were. The single units had just this piece, these two lines in and out, and this was the bypass to go into the back unit. And then the return that was two, and this was a return back into the system, tap back into the system, into the dry unit, and so forth, to make the controls up here sort of circulate and everything. So I still have to take off that entire front panel, and then the grill, I guess, and then take off some of the lighting unit, because doing some more research, I want to take this box out so I can replace the heater core, and as well as the AC. I don't know, it's condenser. I forget what the actual name of that thing is. You all definitely let me know, but it goes inside there for the AC, and then this is the other one out here. But this is where the lines came out from. They all came from there all the way to the bottom, and then these are some of the ones that I'm actually got rid of, which are these ones that went to the back. Those two hoses plus that one that went to the actual back of the unit. So that's where I'm at now, and I will hopefully try to get some more work done soon. All right, well, I was able to finally get it all done. Use my trusty PVC pipe cutters to cut some of this wheels. I was trying to actually pull them out, and I had never seen I hadn't come across yet a rubber tubing for any type of AC system, and that's what they did. They used AC. They used a rubber hose for your AC line, and I think it was double penetrated, and it feels like it has another liner, I guess, inside to hold that Freon in the inside. But yeah, there you go. This was on the T for the high and low. I'm not too sure, and the names. I'm not sure what the names are. Either the high side of the AC or the low AC. and then this was that went on to the external condenser that was here on the front. So I finally got them all out. I went ahead and just chopped them out, pulled all the lines out, reconnected both of those for now. I'm going to leave the condenser that's here. I'm going to try to find a screw that's maybe half this size just to get it tightened on there, so I can at least just close the system, and so I won't have too much of it getting too much moisture in it. It's been open, but the rear was open, not none of the front portion of it here, which is all the same thing. But it just for my purposes and for maybe more of a mental thing for me. That's it. I finally got it off. So now we're connected. Now I'm gonna go ahead and probably not this video, maybe coming up. I've already gotten through the actual heater core in the back, removed that and all the lines to that. And now what I'm going to do is start working on removing the actual radiator and stitching that out, and then putting a new one in there. And I'm going to try to maybe even look into getting into this heater box. I'm not sure if that's really I'm going to do that currently. I'm not going to put AC into this until at least next year. So I just want to have the system somewhat closed for now. So yeah, I'm not going to do something like that for anything. I might probably going to go to the junkyard tomorrow uh, and go find the exact bolt like this that goes into there, so I don't have to be putting one in randomly in there. That's it. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for watching. You can do me a favor to do those famous like the video, comment on the video, and then most importantly, share if you can. Until next time, see ya.